good. But I... Hi guys, welcome to the briefing for this first stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and without any difficulties. But
Hello cycling fans everywhere. For this stage raced around Saint-Cyr-l'École, the riders will have to complete two 83-kilometre loops. Without any real difficulties, the sprinters will have ambitions for the day, but they'll have to watch out for the wind that could lead to gorges.
Guys, you'll have to watch out for the wind today. There are several exposed zones that are conducive to borders. Stay awake. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. Well, on flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think there's nothing important will happen.
The breakaway has 30 seconds lead.
You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move. To target the overall standing, do not strain yourself during flat stages in order to keep the maximum in reserve for when the mountains come around. Essentially, you're the fastest of the group in a sprint.
The two King of the Mountain climbs on the circuit carry a third category label. Each time they're crossed, they'll provide 2 points and 1 point for the mountains classification.
There are riders in trouble behind. They should be able to catch up if the tempo drops. Here's the positions over the last climb. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. You seem to be the best puncher in the group. You should be able to move to the front. You'll have to up the pace. His team is moving into the driving seat behind. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. Got to ride, guys, if you want a chance of a sprint victory. Collective fall. It may create gaps.
The lead group is coming to the feed zone. Your opponents are upping the pace to hold off the peloton. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. Don't forget that the two classic by times, each earn 2 points and 1 point for the polka dot jersey.
He's in trouble. It's not sure that he'll be there for the sprint. You were first over the top of the climb. That's good.
Allez, plus vite, plus vite. Allez, on attaque, allez, on se bouge.
Watch out. You're not going to be able to keep up this pace for very long. You risk a blow-up. Guys, the intermediate sprint is approaching. There could be borders just afterwards. Keep your strength for the borders. Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Is accelerating.
Okay, we'll relay flat out.
Allez les gars.
He's in trouble. It's not sure that he'll be there for the sprint. Watch the demeanor of the other sprinters to know when to launch your sprint. If you start too soon, you will be unable to continue your effort to the line. If you start too late, you will not have time to work your way to the front.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Allez les gars, courage.
5 kilometres. The sprinters' teams are in control and the mass sprint seems inevitable. Only 3 kilometres left. It's a bunched peloton that will fight it out for victory. The red pennant is in sight for the front of the race.
This stage is his. He was the strongest. He's in sparkling form, and you can clap him loudly. He tops the standings, and he's amongst the leading. We can say that.
Well done, lads! Congratulations to you! We weren't Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and without any difficulties. But be on your guard as the wind can lead to bordures. As we've got the leader's jersey,
Hello and welcome to all. Apart from the wind, there's not much to worry the peloton today. But as everybody knows, the wind is able to rewrite the scenario of a race that had a foregone conclusion. In such conditions, the science of Placing is as important as fitness in the search for a good result.
Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
"30 seconds lead. He can ride all day long on the flat. It would be hard to say that he's in his element on short climbs or sprints.
You are 2 kilometers from the top.
The front-runners will soon be on to the first ascension of the day, a third category climb offering 2 points and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey.
You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move. You took the last mountain sprint. That's good. Keep it up. You're strengthening your hold on the polka dot jersey. The head of the race is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. When you have a very good sprinter in the team, it makes sense to stick with a breakaway in order to favor a mass sprint and vie for the stage win. Unless, of course, a rider from the team is present in the breakaway.
The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. Wearing the jersey implies certain responsibilities. Team members must ensure the tempo of the race and therefore tire more. That is why it is sometimes better not to take the overall lead too early in order to avoid tiring one's team. stall. It may create gaps. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The next two difficulties are ranked as third category. Each will thus earn 2 points and 1 point for the first two riders over the summit.
We've got enough of a point lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up.
The breakaway is losing ground.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. Well, on flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think that nothing important will happen.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
Allez les gars, courage!
Allez les gars! Bravo les gars!
Continuez comme ça! Lâchez rien!
Allez, courage les gars!
We're coming to an exposed zone, lads, but there's no worry. Contrary to what we said in the briefing, there's no wind. No risk of borders.
Looks like the breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
"30 seconds lead for the head of the race. The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers. Only 3 kilometers left for the peloton. Everything will come down to the sprint. bunched peloton. Last kilometre for the peloton. The sprinters are in the front line. They will soon be burning rubber.
He is all smile. He's amongst the leading runners. He tops the standings, and he tops the standings. He will climb on.
Well done, guys. It's a nice podium place today. I wasn't expecting such a performance. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. Today, there's a team time trial.
We now welcome a new team onto the starting line, ready to set off on this time trial. Come on, let's hear it for them.
Guys, the final 10 kilometers are on a descending false flat. You'll have to make an effort before the section in order to pick up some time. Go! For a moment, you're going to follow the Loire. It's dead straight and dead flat for 4 kilometers. Come on, guys. Stick together. Remember, it's the time of the fourth rider that counts.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Continue comme ça. Courage, on continue.
Allez les gars.
Allez, continue comme ça.
Allez, courage les gars.
Watch out. You're coming to 2 successive right-hand bends.
Allez les gars, allez, go, go, go. Allez les gars,
Go, go, step on it. All together. Go, go! "20 kilometers, guys. Go, go! The intermediate time check is in 1 kilometer. Go, go!
Allez les gars. Allez les gars.
You've done the best intermediate time. It's good. Be careful not to overdo it, guys. There'll be a few more bends and it will climb a bit. Come on, stay in line.
Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars.
Go on! You're onto the bridge. Go!
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars. Courage.
Allez les gars.
Courage.
You're coming into a really twisty portion. Mind your braking.
Allez les gars, courage.
Bravo les gars.
Allez les gars, courage.
Lâchez rien. Allez. Continuez comme ça. Allez. Continuez comme ça. Courage, on continue.
Go on, step on the pedal. It's almost straight ahead to the next time check.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars.
Lâchez rien. Allez. On continue comme ça.
Les gars, continue là.
Come on, guys, go!
Continuez comme ça les gars. Allez. Bravo les gars. Allez les gars. Allez les gars. Lâchez rien.
Continue là. Plus vite, plus vite.
Only 10 kilometers left. Go, go!
Bravo les gars.
Courage, continue.
Les voilà.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Continue comme ça. Mais voilà.
Come on, we're coming to the second intermediate time check. We'll see what the time looks like. Go!
Allez.
Courage les gars, allez plus vite.
Allez les gars. Courage. On continue.
Go on. That's good, guys. You're setting a very good time. Keep a little for the finish, though.
Continuez comme ça.
Go on, 5 kilometers. Go, go! The next bend turns left. Come on, step on the pedal. Go! Just 3 more kilometers, lads. Go on, give it everything you've got. There are a few bends in the final kilometer, and it climbs over the last 300 meters. Go! Come on, it's almost over. Come on, guys. Go on, keep pumping right to the line. Go, go!
His team has just won the... He's amongst the leading riders. We can say that he's in sparkling form.
Well done, lads! Congratulations to you! We weren't even amongst the outsiders. Can you imagine? Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker. Perfect for attacking.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. As riders pass through the Bourgogne vineyards in the early part of the stage, their thoughts might turn to ideas of a gentle stroll. However, the rest of the day will offer a few chances to freewheel. Climbs will come thick and fast, and you'll have to be determined and resilient if you hope to raise your arms in Saint-Étienne.
Today's stage is far from being straightforward. The early part may be flat, but the remainder is a succession of rises and falls. It's going to be difficult, and it could explode towards the end.
The breakaway didn't get far. Watch out for counter moves.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack. The peloton doesn't seem to be reacting. I think it may go all the way. You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
The intermediate sprint is nearing for the men at the front. The first man across will glean 20 extra points towards the points classification.
You're approaching the intermediate sprint. The peloton doesn't seem to be reacting. I think it may go all the way.
Here we go on the roller coaster ride. The riders will first have to climb the Croix de Montmain, 6.3 kilometers with an average slope of 6.7%. That's pretty demanding for a warm-up.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. The peloton doesn't seem to be reacting. I think it may go all the way.
Allez, go, go, go. Allez, on y va.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
Only the first 4 riders to the top will score points in the mountain standings.
Allez, les gars. Allez, allez, les gars.
Courage, on continue.
Les gars.
adventure continues. After the Croix de Montmain and the Croix de Tel, it's now the Col de la Croix-Paquet. Shorter, only 1.8 kilometres, but even steeper, an average slope of 10%.
Plus vite, plus vite. Allez, plus vite.
Continue comme ça.
On te suit.
You'll have to up the pace. His team is moving into the driving seat behind.
Allez, plus vite.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Allez, vas-y, continue, continue.
Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standings.
It's a third category climb that now waits the riders. 2 points will be awarded to the first rider to the top.
You're the one with the most points for the green jersey in the breakaway.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
Lâchez rien, allez.
Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway.
Bravo les gars, c'est bon.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
The riders are approaching the feed zone.
I'm going to take a nap. Wake me if something happens.
Allez les gars, courage.
Classified as second category, the ascent earns 5 points for the first rider, 3 points for the second, 2 points for the third, and 1 point for the fourth.
Allez les gars, courage.
have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit.
Plus vite, plus vite.
Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Lâchez rien.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Another second category difficulty, the GtaVs. There will therefore be mountain classification points for the first 4 riders. After the summit, it will be less demanding, but for all that, it won't be flat or downhill.
Courage. Allez les gars, courage. On continue.
Bravo les gars.
Allez les gars, courage.
Continuez comme ça. Continuez comme ça.
Courage, on continue.
His teammates are leading the chase at the head of the peloton. His intentions seem clear. Win in a sprint. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The breakaway will no doubt go all the way, lads. But watch out for attacks in the closing kilometers. It's good. You're back on top of the overall youth standings. Understood. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
Only 10 kilometers left for the group at the front.
Allez les gars. Allez les gars.
The breakaway threatens the overall standings. He's decided to get his guys to put their foot down. The breakaway will, no doubt, go all the way, lads. But watch out for attacks in the closing kilometers.
Only 10 kilometers left for the head of the race. final climb. Final kilometre.
It's good. You're back on top of the overall youth standing.
Vas-y, 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 vas-y. Bravo. Allez, allez, allez. Allez, on lâche rien.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can say that he's amongst the lead. He will climb onto the podium.
This result is clearly not up to my expectations. It isn't... Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and without any difficulties. But be on your guard as the wind can lead to bordure.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Finishes in the Rhone Valley are often the reserve of sprinters, and again this year, everything suggests that they will fight it out for the stage win. However, the win cannot be discounted, and it might put a damper on the smooth mechanics of the sprint trains.
Allez, 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 allez. On continue, les gars.
The first Polish world champion, Michał Kwiatkowski, is an excellent puncher. Comfortable on all types of terrain. He has notably won Milan-San Remo, the Amstel Gold Race, 2 Strade Bianche, as well as the Classica San Sebastian.
You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move. When you have a very good sprinter in the team, it makes sense to stick with a breakaway in order to favor a mass sprint and vie for the stage win. Unless, of course, a rider from the team is present in the breakaway.
The first difficulty of the day is classified as second category. The riders will share 5, 3, 2 and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
You are 2 kilometers from the top. You seem to be the best puncher in the group. You should be able to move to the front.
Allez les gars, continuez comme ça. Plus vite.
Watch out. You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
The next climb is classified as third category. There will be 2 and 1 point available towards the polka dot jersey.
He launched the mountain sprint. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb. The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
Time difference between the peloton and the breakaway is steady. The breakaway is losing ground. The first intermediate sprint will soon be fought out, and unusually, the second will be contested less than 20 kilometers further on. An opportunity not to be missed to score maximum points towards the green jersey.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer.
The second intermediate sprint is approaching. The winner will pocket 20 points in the green jersey classification.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
Continuez comme ça. Allez.
Continue.
Vas-y,
Courage, continue.
Bravo.
Allez, plus vite.
The yellow jersey is attacking behind you.
dégage. On continue. Continue comme ça. Allez, les gars. Allez, les gars.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. Looks like the breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap. With less than 3 kilometers to go, the winner will be one of the breakaway riders. Is there anyone bold enough to try something before the sprint?
The breakaway is under the red pennant. It's going to win.
This stage is his. He was the strong. We can say that he's amongst the lead. He will climb onto the podium. He tops the standings.
We were aiming for a top 10 place on this stage, and we failed. Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's route is hilly and a leg breaker. Perfect for attacking, which should suit the punchers, and an opportunity.
Hello and welcome to all. Almost 200 kilometers, numerous short climbs, more than 2,500 meters of vertical gain, and a final stretch of irregular terrain that will seriously test the rider's legs today. A real leg breaker that can only be conquered by a man in really good form.
There's a really trying day in store for you, lads. There's a good chance that the last King of the Mountains climb will split what's left to the peloton. You've got to be well placed at that moment. If they merge, it will make too big of a breakaway. The peloton prefers to ride and claw back those in front. Don't let the counterattack catch up. You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move.
The first intermediate sprint of the day will soon be fought out. The winner will pocket 20 points towards the green jersey.
You're approaching the intermediate sprint. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. I'm going to take a nap. Wake me if something happens. It's good. You're back on top of the overall youth standings.
The first difficulty of the day is classified as second category. The riders will share 5, 3, 2 and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
The gap between the peloton and the escapees is stable. The feed zone is in sight for the head of the race. Riders will be able to pick up some nourishment. Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute. The next climb is classified as third category. There will be 2 and 1 point available towards the polka dot jersey.
The stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
The breakaway is managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized. The next 2 difficulties are ranked as third category. Each will thus earn 2 points and 1 point for the first 2 riders over the summit. Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute.
The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
The breakaway is managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized. The riders are at the decisive point at this stage. With the ascent of the Col sur Loup, a short climb but very steep, since the average percentage is 10%.
Continuez comme ça.
The final climb has just begun. The strongest riders will surely go on the attack in order to try to finish alone.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
Allez, allez, allez.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy for an attack. Your opponents are upping the pace to hold off the peloton.
Continuez comme ça.
Well done. You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points. He'll be the new polka dot jersey. He can no longer be caught today.
In 2019, Tadej Pogacar was the revelation in stage races, with 3 wins on the Vuelta and a 3rd place in the general classification. It didn't take long to confirm the success. 2 years later, he's added 2 Tour de France, a Liège-Bastogne-Liège, and a Tour of Lombardy to his list of achievements. And this at only 23 years of age. Quite simply outstanding. Only 5 kilometers left for the man in front.
You've won the intermediate sprint. Well done.
Another 3 kilometers and it's the finish.
This stage is his. He's amongst the lead. He tops the stand. He will climb onto the... He's amongst the leading riders this year.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. I hope... Hi guys, let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit finish await you. This is a...
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. With the finish decided at the top of the Col de Turini, this stage is an important one for the general classification. With a climb of 15 kilometers, the slightest moment of weakness could prove fatal. The mountains don't scare him. He's already trying to escape.
Guys, you must be awake from the start. It's uphill straight away, and there are a number of climbs. It's a very demanding start. Go on, lads. Have a good day.
The first difficulty of the day, the Côte de Rimier, is classified as second category. The riders will share 5, 3, 2 and 1 points towards the polka dot jersey.
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. You've just taken the top spot of the climber standings. That's good. Keep it up. The others are fed up because you're not making enough effort. They'll no doubt try and drop you. from the summit. Watch your opponents. You should perhaps be waiting for the group behind. It will be easier if there are several of you. You were first over the top of the climb. That's good.
The next climb is classified as third category. There will be 2 and 1 point available towards the pole dog jersey. Now it's a first category climb that stands before the riders, the Col Saint-Roch.
For the mountain classification, you're the best placed in the breakaway. You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents.
Allez les gars, courage! On te suit!
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack. When going downhill, the aerodynamic position is useful to increase speed without expending energy.
The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish. The front runners are 10 kilometers from the first intermediate sprint. The intermediate sprint will be fought out in Nice. The riders will then again climb the Côte de Runier, where the first mountain classification points of the stage are to be won.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
The next King of the Mountain summit will bring 5 points to the rider who is first over the top.
The guys with you are upping the tempo. They're going to try to manage the time gap. You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. the best climber in the breakaway. Here's the positions over the last climb. The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Penultimate difficulty of the day before the Col de Turini. Things will soon start to get serious.
I don't know if it's a bluff, but the breakaway looks to be increasing the pace at the front of the race.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
The first riders have reached the intermediate sprint.
Understood. We'll stick to the wheels in front, whatever happens.
The Col de Turini is a first category climb. It will earn 10 points for the winner towards the mountains classification.
Whatever happens.
Grandissima vittoria! Allez les gars!
Allez les gars!
Bravi ragazzi! Tenete duro!
There's an attack at the head of the peloton.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite!
Allez les gars, on continue.
The lead rider has 30 seconds on the favourites. 30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey.
Allez les gars, courage!
Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep. The yellow jersey has just joined up with the lead group. There's an attack. Stay alert.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite!
Allez, courage les gars.
Tenete duro!
Allez les gars, attention.
Allez
continue comme ça.
Allez les gars, on continue là, plus vite.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Bravo les gars. Ouais. Allez les gars.
Lâchez rien, allez.
Allez les gars.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
5 kilometres for the lead riders.
Continuez comme ça.
On continue.
Allez les gars.
Allez, continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Allez les gars, courage.
You have 30 seconds lead on the yellow jersey.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
You're 1 minute ahead of the yellow jersey.
Allez les gars, courage.
Continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, courage. Continuez comme ça.
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
Yellow jersey is 1 minute 30 away from you.
Only 2 kilometres left for the lead riders. No one has yet gained an advantage over his rivals. This should come down to a sprint. The leading men will soon be under the red pennant. Who will come out on top today?
Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall. We're professional leaders. Come on, keep at it.
This stage is his. We can say that he's amongst the leading. He's in sparkling form.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. final stage, guys. It's a day in the mountains.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. With two first category summits, today's terrain will be one that favours the qualities of the climbers. However, they mustn't wait to make their move if they hope to carry the day, because the Col d'Ez climax of the stage is not as selective as the two previous climbs. The breakaway can't widen the gap. One and a half minutes for the breakaway. It might just work. The breakaway will soon fight it out with the intermediate sprint. The first will pocket 20 points towards the green jersey. The breakaway can't widen the gap. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
It's a long climb, guys, but the slope is fairly uniform. There are no particular sections that stand out. Go!
The gap isn't changing much. The pass is a first category climb. The riders can score 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 points towards the mountains classification. The descent will take the riders towards the Col de Turini, the main difficulty of the day. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish. The ascent of the Turini starts now for the front of the race.
There's another long climb ahead of you, lads. It's a bit steeper than the Col Saint-Martin, but there are no major pitfalls.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. The Col de Turini is a first category climb. It will therefore earn 10 points. In the best climber classification for the first one over the top. In 2019, Tadej Pogacar was the revelation in stage races, with 3 wins on the Vuelta and a 3rd place in the general classification. It didn't take long to confirm this success. 2 years later, he's added 2 Tour de France, a Liège-Bastogne-Liège and a tour of Lombardy to his list of achievements. And this at only 23 years of age. Quite simply outstanding.
You're 2 kilometers from the summit. Go on, another push. Watch out. He's organizing the chase behind you because you're dangerous. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall. He's chasing after you. You must hold out. Go, go!
Now a long descent will take the riders towards the Col d'Ez, the last pass of the day. He's one of the favourites for the race and the undisputed leader of his team. Watch out for him.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
On y croit, allez. Allez, on attaque, allez, on se bouge.
Brought to public attention by his stage victory at the summit of the Turini during the 2019 Paris-Nice, the Colombian Daniel Martinez confirmed his potential as a true climber the following year by winning the Critérium du Dauphiné. He may aim for a place in the overall standings, but his manager could ask him to devote himself to the other team leader if his own performance is below expectation.
Allez les gars, courage!
For the mountain classification, you're the best placed in the breakaway.
30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey. The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey.
The first riders have reached the intermediate sprint.
The riders up front have a 1-minute lead on the favourites group.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
The riders are onto the Col d'Aise, a well-known climb because it's a regular feature of Paris-Nice. An ascent that's often decisive due to the fact that it's an important part of a final time trial.
It goes uphill for almost 9 kilometers, guys. Watch out for attacks. Even if we're far from the finish, it will be hard to organize a chase.
Oui, on est avec toi.
Allez, allez.
There will be 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 points at the top of the Col d'Aise for the mountains classification. Still 5 kilometers climbing for the first riders.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end. At 3 kilometers from the finish, there are still several potential stage winners.
Watch out! You're not going to be able to ride out of the saddle for much longer.
Less than 2 kilometers from the finish. Final kilometer for the men at the front.
Come on, give it everything you've got. Believe it.
A few minutes ago, he was first across the finishing line. Yeah, we can say that he's in sparkling. He tops the standings and will receive...
The podium is good, but I was expecting more from you. We should have won.